the list of graduation rates in school since 2016 across college football, and they got Georgia at the bottom of the list at 41%, while Clemson is at the top of the list at 99%. Shaun, we'll start with you. Just kind of taking a look at this graphic here and kind of seeing those two teams specifically, and seeing Georgia, who's been the top dog on the field, but the bottom dog in the classroom. I guess, what does this say about Georgia, if anything, in your eyes?
That their players are so good, they aren't staying 4 years.
Bingo. Yep. 3 years and out.
Yeah.
I think I said that to somebody. I don't know if it was JB or somebody showed me this over the weekend. I'm like, yeah, they're going to school for 3 years and they're out, and they're not coming back to finish graduating. Simple and plain.
Let me add something. I want to add a little deeper touch on it. First of all, Georgia's in the portal more than Clemson. Clemson's not in the portal. They refuse to get into the portal for many years. Shaun and I brought that up on the show. I believe that's number one reason they're 99%. They have a actual 4-year class attending, whether they're good, bad, or indifferent. I'm not even talking. I'm just talking graduate. This is graduation. This doesn't say graduate your best football players. This just says graduating on your roster.
That's true.
Clemson does not get rid of players. They don't go in the portal as much. Georgia does. Clearly, Georgia's getting NFL talent. Clemson's not. Now, the most impressive one on that list, contrary to belief, is Alabama, because you're getting the same players as Georgia. You're still doing all the things they do, but they're graduating 93% of their guys.
Yeah.
That's a saving thing, and in my opinion, I think now that you've seen the 34 arrests this year and the DUIs and all these incidences, they just kicked another kid out of Georgia. You're starting to say, oh, shit, is this another 30 for 30 in the making? Urban Meyer, Florida. What's going on at Georgia? So all it's doing is bringing up more reason to say to Kirby, if you don't win this year, Kirby, you're going to even be more scrutinized because of the seemingly ill will going-ons at Georgia right now.
First of all, who made this list? Is this Bailey's homeboy? Did he get in like the basement and just put some Ain't no freaking way Alabama Duke got the same graduation rate since 2016.
I mean, maybe so.
Hey, but Alabama was Georgia before Georgia. Kirby went to Alabama with Saban to figure out how to do it. Hey, Alabama got just as many 3-and-dones as Georgia do.
That's my point I just made. That's why I just made. I said that's why, to me, is the most impressive list on there is Alabama.
Where's Michigan at? I don't even see Michigan on here. I don't think. They ain't put them on there. Oh, there we go. 89%. I see them. 89%.
Yeah. Come on, Bailey. Where'd you get this list from, man? Start this like, goddamn, this damn Bailey. He create more arguments on this show. These bogus ass lists.
Bailey, bring your voice in, Bailey. Where's the voice? There you go. There you go.
Who sent me this list, Shaun King? Take a guess who sent me this list.
Be careful with your next word. God damn. Be careful with your next words. Hey, Shaun, Bailey won a raise. I'm thinking go the other way.
Yeah, come on. It's a good list. It sparks conversation.
If I sent that list to Bailey, it's legit.
Hey, watch this. So you mean to tell me Louisville has a 96% graduation rate? Yeah, okay.
Where's Ball State on this list? That's my issue with it.
Ball State's not even on the spectrum.
They don't have any Tuesday night playing teams on here.
Okay, got you.
You're on the spectrum.
Is your school listed on here?
No, it's all Power 5.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure.
By the way,
we're in the same boat, Mr. King.
UCLA being at 64 is a travesty because they're an academic institution.
And they're not good at football.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Stanford's up here at 96, and they're not good at football. That makes sense. Oregon at 80, 80% graduation rate is pretty good. BYU at 72 because they have 36-year-old Mormons on their roster. That's number one. Number two, that same deal. They have kids. They go on a mission. They come back from the mission. It's kind of BYU's a different animal. I don't know if I would look at that one the same. Duke's similar too. And then Vanderbilt. Where's Vanderbilt? Okay, they're on top. All right. So you got these teams.
Ohio State at 87% is pretty damn impressive because they have, tons of NFL guys every single year. So that's pretty good.
Yeah. Cal Berkeley, to me, is not very impressive. They're if 84% to me would be cool if they were winning football games. They're a bad football program, and they're a high institution academic school.
Hey, just something to put in your back pocket for this year. Cal's going to be much improved.
I said it the other day.
Why is that?
I think so too.
They've done a sneaky good job of getting a nice little core group. The little running backs legit. You know, I was just telling you, they little quarterback are like they got a chance. They're not going to be like an 8-9 win team, but I guarantee you they got 2 big upsets this year.
Hey, Shaun, the problem I have is with those 2 particular teams, Stanford and Cal. The closest game they'll play each other in is themselves. The next closest game, seriously, is SMU. That's the closest travel game. They have the farthest travel schedule in the history of college football. Like, that's crazy. You got to go. So let's just be it. For instance, you're going to go play North Carolina, come home, and then go back and play Clemson.
Right.
Like, you're not staying for a week. So I'm just like, this shit's crazy to me. Like, do you imagine that's your home base and you got to go all the way to the West Coast every time to come back?
Cal's in the Big Ten, right?
I mean, the Big Ten, yeah, but their teams are all on the East Coast. I was just saying 2 East Coast teams, whoever's out there. Who they got to play, Rutgers?
Yeah, I was looking at the schedule. I don't see a Cal game. That's why I was double checking.
Right there.
ACC, Shaun, not Big Ten. That's why.
Yeah, I was right. I was actually right, and I was fucking around. So they got North Carolina. Yeah. They got to go to play North Carolina, come back, play Clemson. So I was actually right. And Syracuse, and then go back and play Pitt. And then go Boston College, go back and play fucking Virginia. Make that shit make sense.
So here's what I mean. Miami goes to Cal October 5th. Like, that's the kind of game I'm telling you, y'all gonna look up, Cal gonna beat that team. Like, that kind of game. Like,
Steve Kim ain't gonna like that example that you use. He ain't gonna like that one, Shaun.
Hey, listen, it's a long way from Miami to Cal.
I know.
It is.
That's a long flight.
Cal got to get on a trip and go straight back over there and play Wake Forest.
It's like, what, 5.5 hour flight?
6, 5.
6. Yeah. I hate going from Cali to Florida. I mean, we had to do that for Super Bowl years ago. It was a long flight.
If you live in Florida, here's the one thing you don't like about Miami. It's far from everywhere.
Yeah, it is.
Miami like a 2.5 hour flight to Atlanta. Like, Miami way down there, dog. Like, it might be 7 hours from Miami to Cal. Like, it's far.
It's close to Cuba though.
It is.